Agent 47 is back for the latest entry in Hitman 3, the stealth action franchise we all know and love. What's going on, everybody? This is Steve Sterling with Sentinel 17 Gaming. Thanks for joining me for this video. I greatly appreciate it. Now, Hitman 3 was developed and published by IO Interactive and released on January 20th, 2021 for last gen and this gen PlayStation and Xbox consoles, as well as Microsoft Windows, Nintendo Switch, and the Google Stadia. Hitman 3, like its predecessors, is an action game that focuses on stealth and caution, but encourages creativity with how the player infiltrates hostile areas and eliminates their target. It is told from a third-person perspective, but I don't think you should really call this a third-person shooter because the emphasis is more on stealth and less on using your firearms to get yourself out of a situation. Now, for anyone who hasn't played Hitman 1 or 2 yet, Hitman 1 was released in 2016, and Hitman 2 was released in 2018. This video might have slight spoilers, so just keep that in mind. I'm going to try to keep it as spoiler-free as I can, but I wanted to put that out there in case some of the names in some of these levels are spoilers of sorts, or certain characters appearing in these cutscenes are kind of spoilerish. I just want to give you a heads up. Now, in this game, Hitman 3, there are 6 locations. Dubai in the United Arab Emirates, Dartmoor in England, Berlin in Germany, Chongqing in China, Mendoza in Argentina, and in the Carpathian Mountains in Romania. Now, of course, each one of these levels does have at least one target that you have to eliminate. A lot of them have more than one target. And one of the specific levels has targets that you have to find. Now, I'm not really going to go into in-depth what I mean by that, except that you have to figure out who the targets are. But, again, I'm going to avoid spoilers, so I'm not going to explain that further. Once you play the game, you're going to see what I mean by that. Now, Hitman 3 on the PlayStation 4 is PSVR compatible. And it's PSVR compatible with the PlayStation 5 through its backwards compatibility with PlayStation 4 VR. Just as in the previous Hitman games, you do want to look around the levels because you can gather intelligence. You can, in this specific scene, you can actually unlock a safe that has one of the intel items that you really want to have for this specific mission. As with every Hitman game, if you want to take a more direct approach and just use your silenced pistol, a lot of times you can, provided you are close enough to actually make the shot. Now, there are a number of ways that you can tackle objectives in each mission, and that provides a lot of replayability to Hitman 3. The fact that you can complete every single level like 20 different ways. As we've all come to expect, with Hitman games, the levels in Hitman 3 are diverse and beautiful, well-designed, and complicated enough to require the player to put some careful thought into how to infiltrate enemy areas without alerting the bad guys. Now, of course, you can use your guns to get yourself out of the messy situations that you might find yourself in, but again, because of how the entire game is built, stealth and caution is the preferred method, and that's pretty much the way you can escape unscathed, or at least without getting killed multiple times. With that being said, there are a couple of levels in Hitman 3 where you are going to have to shoot your way out, and you kind of expect it as it builds up to that you're going to have to shoot your way out of these situations, so just be sure to use cover as much as possible. Switch out your disguises if you can, and for a couple of these levels it doesn't matter because they're already anticipating that you're going to be disguised, so they're already looking for it. Changes from the last game in the franchise are the removal of the multiplayer component. Sniper Assassin is now single player only, and Ghost Mode from Hitman 2 is gone as well. They took it completely out. So if you did enjoy Ghost Mode or you enjoyed multiplayer from Hitman 2, it's not present in Hitman 3, so just be aware of that going in. Hitman 3 is the end of Hitman games for a while, so they completed it essentially with a trilogy, Hitman, Hitman 2, and Hitman 3. The IO Chief Creative Officer, Christian Everdam, told Game Informer that although the franchise will take a rest, they're nowhere near done with the IP. So just because they're letting it have a rest doesn't mean they're done with it. They'll just come back to it at a future date. So is it the end of Agent 47's tenure? No. It's just that the franchise has taken a rest. And considering that IO Interactive is working right now on a James Bond game, known currently as Project 007, it does make a lot of sense. And I think that Hitman 3 ends the franchise temporarily on a high note, and that's absolutely the way you want Agent 47 to go out. And that's it for this video. Thanks for checking it out. I greatly appreciate it. If you did like the video, please hit that like button. Also, feel free to subscribe to my channel and share this video with others that you know that might enjoy it. Thanks for watching my video. Thanks for checking out my channel, and I will catch you guys later.